You personally donated 225 crore to IISc, right? It was it's the biggest check in the 100 plus years of
At
history
that
of
time.
IISc
Yeah,
at that
of
point.
an individual.
Of an individual, yes, yes.
Because there are other institutions like Tata Trust which have also given money to IISc, but as an individual, yes.
Was it natural to you? Was there something where you're thinking about, because it's a very large check, sir?
Looking at this total size of the wealth, it's not that much, no.
Hmm.
Plus, it was for a very important project, which is to understand the brain.
आगे बढ़ने से पहले अकम्पनी अकी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, क्योंकि ऐसे बड़े बड़े एपिसोड्स के बहुत छोटे छोटे बाइट साइज इनसाइट्स हम लेके आते हैं अकम्पनी की क्लिप्स चैनल पे। तो करियर गाइडेंस, मेंटरशिप, इवन जॉब्स के लिए अकम्पनी क्लिप्स को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए।
Can we create a cure for neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, dementia, which is a problem for India and the world? So can we find a solution? That's the reason why we set up the Center for Brain Research at Indian Institute of Science.
How is it going?
It's going very well. This is a long-term project. They're doing a longitudinal study to look at how people age. And if they develop some neurodegenerative diseases, could we have identified the problem much earlier? What are called biomarkers of incidence of a disease, and what can we do to prevent it or slow down the progression, etc. That's what they're doing.
Actually, there should be a lot more donation and even the capital coming into research and development, which is very much lacking in India. It's around 0.7% of the GDP, I believe, right?
Yes.
And the largely the worlds and the China and the US, they do even 3-4% and plus, right? So having this said, what do you think we should do going ahead in the next 1 decade or so that this particular number changes?
See, India does not own many of the technologies that we use.
Our IPs are not ours.
IPs are not ours. Just look at everything that we use to on a daily basis, the
Yes.
phones, the watches, everything that we use, if you look at the equipment that you're using to
Yeah.
record, and the components inside those also will be imported.
Yes.
So we need to own IPs. That will happen only through technologies that are created from research.
Right.
Which then we patent or which we protect and things like that. So we have to invest in research. It's also becoming very strategic for the country because denial of technology is a reality today. For example, ISRO suffered, right, because they were denied access to many of the space technologies that are required. So we had to domestically build those capabilities, but then ISRO succeeded. So that gives us confidence. Again, same thing in nuclear energy also. We had to build our own domestic capabilities. So why don't we proactively build the next generation of technologies, which will then make sure that the situation that we are in today is not continued in the future.